It was just a few weeks ago that some of the NHL's best came to town for the Challenge Cup. And now that the NHL is in a lockout situation, there's a possibility that some of the league's elite could sign with the Thunder here in Las Vegas, which could make the Thunder even more successful than last year. It was about a year and a half ago that Hank and Ken Stickney took a gamble. They announced that they were bringing a hockey team to the desert of Las Vegas. But the father and son duo hit the jackpot as the Thunder made plenty of noise in its first season in the desert.
It's fun. You know, we have never had hockey here, and it's a new promotion, and you see people are getting into it, the major sponsors locally. So it's a good night out in the town, that's for sure.
I think it's refreshing to see it. You get out of the heat, you come in, you see the cool, you know, you like it.
Richards looking for Quinny in the slot. Got him!
During a time in which other Las Vegas sports teams have barely kept themselves afloat, the Thunder have been able to capitalize on their success. But the players don't credit themselves. Instead, they credit the organization.
When you look at the way things were run right from the start, you know, right from the advertising, the marketing, everything that they've done has been first class and very, very professional. So you would think hockey in the desert might be a tough sell, but they've gone about it the right way and just done a fantastic job.
Well, I think it probably has a lot to do with our ownership, just for the pure and simple fact that they've done everything first class and they haven't cut corners or treated like a second-rate franchise. They've gone all out and restructured the building, made a nice building, and you know, did a good job on the marketing end of it, and portrayed it as a first-class event like they want it to be.
I think every city wants a winner, and last year the Stickneys and Strummer and that went out and tried to put the best team they thought together, and this year again, they did it this summer again. They brought in guys like James Black, Scaldy, Darcy Lowe, and like Andrew McBain. These guys are great hockey players that have played in the NHL, and they're just going to boost our team even that much higher.
There's no doubt the Thunder have been a success here in Las Vegas this year. Check out the crowds going to some of the Thunder games this year. Now, perhaps somebody who can add to the success with the Thunder this year is somebody they signed during the offseason, female goalie Manon Rheaume. Let's take a look and see how she's adjusting to life with the Thunder and life here in Las Vegas.
I love playing hockey, to get up every morning and to go on the ice, practice every day and train every day. It's a great life. People think that it's easy and it's fun, and you know, what I like to do is playing hockey. It's the reason why I play hockey. It's because I love it.
For Manon Rheaume, her love for hockey was something that was sort of forced upon her while growing up in Canada.
In Quebec, it's very popular, and I started to play at 5 years old. With my brothers, the only way I can play with them, it's they told me, you go in the net, we practice our shot on you. If you want to play with us, it's what you have to do.
Well, the years of taking shots from her brothers finally paid off for Rheaume back in 1991. That's when the IHL's Atlanta Knights assigned her to a one-year playing contract, making her the first female to ever play professional hockey.
I never expect to have all this attention, and I never play hockey to have all this attention. That's why it's not scare me. I just like playing hockey, and the day I'm going to stop playing hockey, I'm going to think about doing other things. I want to have a family. I love kids. Since I'm young, I always like kids, and always be babysitter for my aunt and my uncle, and for sure I want kids to get married one day.
For now, though, Rheaume is married to two things, hockey and Las Vegas.
I think when you're alone and you stay here, it's fun because you're not alone. You can go out and you have so many people and so many things to do too. And I just love it.
Going for the Thunder. Bonk across the line. Hart's left and scores! Bruce inside that zone. Quinny looking for the steal. He does steal it. Turn him up. Scores! Quinny! Point to Richard. Now it'll come over to Richard. Winding up. Shoots. Scores! Quinny! Here's Lefebvre, the blue line. Puts the puck through the defenseman's legs. He's got a chance. He's breaking right in all alone. Makes the move to the forehand. Scores! pass to Bonk into the